Georgia. He's been a true freshman starter, Kirk, each of the last 3 championship games.
Steps into this game and has a game plan where they want to try to put stress on Alabama's defense by getting the ball thrown downfield, try to work vertically, horizontally, tough sledding in between the tackles against this Alabama defense.
Superb against Notre Dame in the semifinal at the Cotton Bowl. Looking to throw in the first play, and it's batted down. Tried to get it to Etienne.
Is to wear down the talented Alabama defensive line.
An early 3rd and 7 test for the freshman quarterback. Tide rush 4. And Lawrence tries to get it to Hunter Renfrow, who was well covered by the freshman Surtain. And Clemson, if an emergency arises tonight. Clemson went 3 and out in their first series. Lawrence, pair of incompletions. And he airmails this one.
Running back and hand it off. If they start to cheat or give you a throw outside, you throw it.
And they're 22. Ball back at the 12. And short. As always, a tremendous 3rd down defense. Only a 3-man rush. Lawrence slips a shot downfield, and he has T. Higgins make their first big play.
Now, this is a mental lapse by Alabama. Deontay Thompson, using his eyes, he sinks in coverage, does not get back, and Trevor Lawrence says, "Thank you very much. I'll split the seam between Smith."
Plus yards by Clemson this season. They fake it to Etienne. Lawrence, good thrower on the run. Defensive line. The complete skill set. On 3rd and 14. Does Lawrence have more magic? No. Incomplete. So look out, world. Neither team going anywhere. Tavian Feaster is the back now, but Lawrence is looking to throw the
Trevor Lawrence to throw behind him. Now they back off up top.
Feaster in the flat. Gets a block. Gets another block. And spin makes a big play.
Alabama plays a lot of man-to-man. Mack Wilson matched up with Feaster, trying to get out there, but the block right there and a good move by Feaster. There's no one else left to make the tackle other than Mack Wilson.
Playing with some tempo after the big gain, and Lawrence, he's a willing runner. He takes a big shot right there. Hit by Dylan Moses.
Boys up front.
Lawrence needing 5, has time, backpedals, and fires to Higgins across the middle.
Alabama's playing man-to-man on one side, but watch this matchup right here. Savion Smith kind of gives up on it. He's confused. Everybody else is covering their man-man. Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, he is not, if anything, he's accelerating through that hole. It's
done frequently by Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl to the right of the formation. Lawrence is looking in the other direction, and a low throw. Renfrow goes down and makes the catch, so it's 43 straight games with a catch for the man who's finally concluding his Tigers career tonight.
A great job of getting his hands down low. You see the nose of the ball down. That's a tough ball to catch. But if anybody can come up with it, it's Hunter Renfrow, who's had a great career when he's had chances to go up against Alabama. And that gives him a much better chance here now on 3rd and 2.
24th career catch by Renfrow against the Crimson Tide. Lawrence trying to throw for it, and it's Renfrow again. He's such a reliable weapon on 3rd down. They move the 6 inside the 35.
Dylan Moses looked confused there based on him seeing trips into the sideline. He's looking around at the defense, even to the sideline, wondering what he should do, and Trevor Lawrence ends up throwing the ball right there.
Lawrence across the middle, broken up beautifully, getting a... Tavian Feaster is the back on 2nd and 10. And they try to get it to him in the flat. Ball tipped up in the air. He makes the...
Unorthodox, but a heck of a play by Jennings with the left hand. The backhand goes up in the air. He's thinking about trying to make the play, but Feaster stays focused on the ball before Bugs or anybody else can come up with an interception. But great awareness again by Anfernee Jennings.
Man who missed the national championship game a year ago with a Grizzly knee injury. Missed all the playoff games. 3rd and 7. Tide try to heat up the pocket, but it's a catch across the middle by Amari Rodgers. And he's wrestled down inside the 5. The first catch for Rodgers.
Well, I love how Trevor Lawrence climbs the pocket against this defense. Watch him climb up into the pocket and then throw an absolute rope to Amari Rodgers. Great technique there by the true.
The 1 touchdown run this season. It's a shovel pass in the middle and
back to the interception. Trevor Mullen makes the interception. Lawrence gets the ball back. 8 plays, 47 yards, and a chance to come up with a touchdown.
Bama will get the football to begin the second half. Lawrence from the pocket. Long throw. You see the arm strength. That's Trevion Thompson out near the 40.
2 things. Number 1, recognizes it's cover 2, goes right over top of Smith, the corner who's sitting up close, up in the flat. He goes right over top of him, showing that arm strength, and in front of the safety, and puts it there to the senior Thompson.
He's played more games at wide receiver than any Tiger ever. Good protection in the pocket. Another long throw, but that's too long. It's into the Alabama bench.
I want you to keep in mind in his first half, this kid, Trevor Lawrence, is a true freshman. Look at the composure. Yeah, he's 6'6", 215, ridiculous physical skills. This is what he did at Cartersville High School. Had an incredible career. He started 4 years. And I think that experience, imagine starting as a 14.
He calls a timeout. Lawrence family nurturing him, Amanda and Jeremy. Not applying heavy pressure. They were tough on him, and they were tough on him in school, tough on him as an athlete, but he was grateful for that. He told me that helped forge him as a person and a player. And he has arrived at Clemson ahead of even where Deshaun Watson was when he arrived.
You know,
Adam Choice is the back on this 2nd and 10. And Lawrence stands and fires, and this Tide defense at 3. Tide jumped offside. Lawrence has got a free play. Fires for Renfro. It's in before halftime.
Remember, Alabama deferred. They get the ball to start the second half.
Lawrence.
Stay on the big fella.
Cervenka, the strongest player on the Clemson team. Wasn't enough that time. Need 12 on this 3rd down. Play clock at 3. Lawrence has a man in the flat, but the pressure was too much.
And he didn't even see it, and that's where they ended up sacking him in that last sequence of plays. This time, Trevor Lawrence looks right. He feels it, sees it. He tries this time at least to get the ball dumped off.
Tough 3rd down, and Alabama wastes a 13-play, 51-yard drive. Lawrence dropped for a long, using a kicker as a lead blocker into the teeth of that front. And now, this end making some noise. And backpedaling, Lawrence flips it open, wide open. Justin Ross off and running. The Alabama native wins the foot race. And Clemson strengthens its grip on this
open field. The offensive line doing just enough to keep Quentin Williams and Anfernee Jennings out to give Trevor Lawrence a chance to make that throw.
Trevor was stumbling, but 8 minutes of clock time on those 2 empty drives. And now Lawrence working the sideline and throw.
Perfectly thrown ball. Trevor Lawrence to the far left there. Last week, what hurt Alabama late in that game against Oklahoma and Kyler Murray?
Up early, some incompletions. Dabo pointed out that he missed a couple passes, but he's created some big plays through the air tonight. Misses Ron
this year.
3rd and 13. Lawrence just launches, freshman versus freshman, and Ross makes a catch.
How about the touch on this throw? Going up against Jobe, who's an incredibly talented true freshman, hasn't played a lot of ball, pretty good coverage, but the location of the ball up and over the shoulder of Jobe, and there's the focus by the freshman Ross to haul that in. Differences this year, 1 of 3, 2 of 2, 4 of 5. He has 5 game if you need it.
Ross again, and Tide, the ball comes out, and they rule it a fumble.
3rd down and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They bring 5. Lawrence picks up the blitz, delivers, and is that another circus catch by Ross?
Well, a great throw and an unbelievable right-handed catch. Are you kidding me? A palm, and then he gets the right foot down. That's as good of a catch as you're going to see. Closing in on him, didn't affect him at all. Kept his eyes, takes the hit, and gives Ross a chance to make that play downfield.
Justin Ross at 6'4", long arm. What's his catch rate? He's about 12 feet?
Yeah.
I mean,
that was beautiful.
And quarterback faked the pop pass, kept it, and got Lawrence with the rush coming, finds T. Higgins.
The route's going to come from your right, and he's going to work towards the back, but I want you to watch Mack Wilson in the middle. They're playing straight up man. Mack Wilson's freelancing. Trevor Lawrence has to make this throw over top of Mack Wilson because of Anthony Jennings coming in. He waited as long as he could until he makes that throw. Higgins on the outside works across from the freshman Jobe and extends himself at 6'4" to go up and make that play, and that's where the personal foul came in from Jobe after the catch. Look at his throw over top of Mack Wilson, right into the fingertips of T. Higgins.
Another look from the AT&T pylon cam. Just make plays, have fun. Dabo Swinney's message was pretty simple, and make history, as the Lawrence family loves it.
Oh, it's awesome.
And Nick Saban's defense is being eviscerated.
Keep in mind, I mean, again, we keep saying that Trevor Lawrence is a true freshman. He's playing 2 more years. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. There's people that were frustrated about that. That was surprising to see that call. Got to throw it.
Using almost all of the play clock, but throwing, and Lawrence just slinging it. Why not say what to expect from this offense tonight? Adam Choice in there to block, and they just fling it. Why not throw it to Justin Ross?
They're going to take a chance and give him a chance to play. True freshman on true freshman. Ball is perfectly thrown.
Who's out? Capital and rewarding performance, Kurt.
Yep, Trevor Lawrence has been on tonight. The true freshman, 19 of 31, making great reads, toughness, being able to throw with accuracy over top of that corner in front of the safety. There's the toughness over top of Mack Wilson. A little bit of everything. Also has thrown 19 passes, 8 different receivers on those completions.
At least 2 more years for this quarterback, and at least 2 more years for Justin Ross, his top target tonight. ETN is a sophomore. Keeper. And he shows the toughness again. Just a late slide before McKinney got him.
Yeah, Dabo Swinney's excited about this team, even though you're going to lose some great players on that defensive line. See the 19 of 31. It's worked out pretty well for him.
TJ Chase gets a touch.
Made the playoffs every year. I mean, this program has not only arrived, they've been around for a while.
But especially it's been the last 4 years, as Lawrence just shows more toughness.
Alabama, I think, defeated mentally, not just physically. And Trevor Lawrence is saying, if you're not going to tackle, I'll run right over top of you. To me, when
Alabama unthinkably has been crushed. Did you ever think you'd see a Nick Saban team beaten down like this in a championship game?
I don't think anybody watching right now ever expects an Alabama surprise. You know, people thought Clemson could win tonight, but in a potential shootout in a close game, not a blowout.
It's Will Swinney, the coach's son, who came in motion, but Lawrence is just keeping the football. And he's still willing to take a beating to move the sticks yet again.
Again, he's 6'6", 215. I mean, you better tackle him. And he's running with some confidence right now. So he's 20 of 32 for 346 yards.
Curtain call for the O-line.
Absolutely. How about that?
Mitch Hyatt, the senior.